For many visitors, going to the 1904 World's Fair was about seeing the newest technology from around the globe. From the wireless telegraph to electric lights to incubators for prematurely born infants, fairgoers were inundated with the kinds of technology that would change the world in the 20th century. It makes sense then that fair planners also wanted to showcase air travel at the World's Fair. The Wright Brothers had just made their first flight a few months before the fair opened, and pilots from around the world were testing many different kinds of motor-powered airships and dirigibles. To show off the promise of these machines, the fair planners developed an aeronautic competition and invited pilots and inventors from around the globe to participate. To further entice the pilots, a grand prize of $100,000 was given to the pilot that could navigate the L-shaped course through the fairgrounds and land back in the same spot they took off from. It would be the first public example of powered flight in America, and fair planners promoted the competition heavily. Several pilots, including the Wright brothers, thought that the parameters of the competition made a successful run impossible, so they declined to attend. But some of the world's foremost pilots did decide to take on the challenge. This included the Brazilian inventor Alberto Santos Dumont, who was perhaps the most celebrated pilot in the world after he successfully piloted his inflated airship through Paris and circled the Eiffel Tower in 1901. For the fair, Santos Dumont promised to bring in his newest and most impressive airship. Many experts picked him to win the competition easily. Unfortunately though, fairgoers never got to see the famed pilot in action. On June 27th, part of Santos Dumont's airship was tampered with and destroyed as it sat in a special hangar that had been built on the fairgrounds. To this day, no one is sure what had happened. Some folks believe that one of the other competitors sabotaged his ship. The fair's own security force suspected that Santos Dumont may have sabotaged it himself once he believed that he would not be able to complete the course. He vigorously denied those charges. With Santos Dumont out of the running, the field now seemed wide open. However, the course did indeed prove too difficult, and no one was able to claim the $100,000 prize. For getting further through the course than anyone else, American Thomas Baldwin and his pilot Roy Nabenshoot were awarded $500.
To learn more about the Missouri Historical Society, visit mohistory.org.